Roma 240 cabinet. We're going to put this together. We're going to do some pictures and some video and some stuff and anything I notice. Let's have a look. So this is basically a replacement for that cabinet there, although I'm keeping that one, but as you can see there's a house brick underneath holding up the bottom bit. So I'm going to get some glue and we're going to glue this one together. Now this one opens opposite, so you have to put it face down, but please get 2 people. This weighs an absolute ton. Okay, apparently this one is a version 5. But I must say they've really knocked the instructions out of the park. Look at this. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, so that's it. Fantastic. You know, and so it begins. Let's get it out of the box. I'll do a shout out to Lynx Aquatics for this as well. They were the cheapest for this and turned up on time, and the guy was actually smiling. Make sure we've got all the bits. Okay, so we need a screwdriver and maybe a rubber mallet. There's the doors. Okie dokie. Right, let's get the rest of it out. Okay, so the first thing it says to do is prep. So I'm going to get all these bits done first, and I'll do it. I'm going to do the big bit first. Out of focus. It says 2 people, but make sure now these I won't need first because they're the hinges, nothing else. We don't need them yet. So what we need is these. Now I'm not going to do it on video because it's hard to do it with that, but what you've got to do is this. So what I'll do is I'll come back when I've done all these little bits. Okay, so these were quite tough, but you have to get them flush. Like that. It needs to be flush. See, that's still sitting a bit proud. It needs to go flush. Make sure it's flush. Okay, so these guys are going to grab other screws, so you need to make sure they go in the right way, which is like this, like that. And you just put them in. Like that. These screw holes don't look right to me, because now if I put that on there, it's slightly off. So as you can see, this one is straight and this one is not, because the holes are drilled wrong. Okay, let's see where else we can go with this. Let me tell you, when you buy all the right tools, you know, nothing can, you know, sort of get in your way, if you know what I mean. Fantastic. Make sure you don't over tighten these because they crumble quite easily, so go very gently. Okay, this is where we're at to. After you put everything together, it literally slots together like a bit of Lego. I did have a couple of issues. Make sure you get this the right way round. Okay, you don't want it facing the other way around. And also make sure that you visualize your stand. So look at the pictures, yeah, because obviously you've got some vinyl on some sides and not on others, see, like that. So make sure you get that. But apart from that, we've had no issues. The only issue I've got at the moment is these little clips. See, this one lines up perfectly. This one's a little bit, well, not perfect. And that's because the holes were driven for both sides, which is really bad. It's quite sturdy. I've glued everything. As you can see, there's white residue everywhere. That'll come off with a bit of soapy water. So I'm going to put the roof on in a minute. I'm just going to screw these in and I'll show you what I did. That's what it should look like. And we're going to put the roof on now. So there's a little bit more prep work. So have a look at the instructions again. Let's have a look. So we've done this portion here, which is slots together. Ideally you want 2 people, okay, and the reason I say 2 people is to hold all these bits in place, but I only do it on my own. So next thing, we're going to put all these dowels in and then we're going to glue it on. I'm going to glue it anyway. It's looking all right. That side, this piece here, to be honest, is just a waste of time, but it does make it look exceptionally very nice. Okay, let's get the roof bit on. Just a quick note, the big hole there is where the filter pipes go through, so that goes on the right hand side at the back. Okay, right hand side at the back. Okay, so at this point I want to point out to Fluval and anyone else that's watching the fatal flaw with the Roma. Now this can take an FX4, I'll prove that I've got an FX4 running on the cichlid tank, okay? The only thing that's holding that, so this piece here can bow in the middle, right? And the only thing that's holding it is these things. You know, the things that you just hit in with a hammer. No screws, none. And 2 tiny little screw holes here, okay? This is not strong enough. This needs a central support, okay? You can reinforce it. I've seen people put pieces of wood here. So you put a piece of wood in the middle there. But that is a flaw for me. Thing you need to be careful of when you're finished. Some scratches on here anyway. You're going to get that. It's going to be covered anyway. These things, these bolts must go flush. And there we have it. Make sure they're flush. Okay, so when you've got the top on, you've got to be careful of these bolts, yeah? You don't want these being proud. So you get a flat edge, like that. Just run it over. You don't want them being any kind of head showing, okay? They need to be below. Now this one here wasn't. So as you can see, I've countersunk it a bit more. They all need to be below. If they're not, take them out, because you don't want you damaging your tank. That one there, a little bit high as well. And that's it. Got some other issues as well, but we'll go and have a look at them in a minute. Okay, so as you can see, let's take that out of the way. There's nothing stopping this bending, okay, with weight. Alright, and that literally can pull out of here at any time. So what I'm going to do is put this piece of wood there, like that. I'll just drill some holes and show you. Okay, now that will stop it breaking. There you go, and there you have it. So now the doors do take a little bit to get used to, okay? And generally you need to, I don't know if you can see it, it's this screw that you need to mess with, no other screws, just this one, in and out, in and out. It's quite straightforward. And I hope this helps. Remember the modification, that does help. Make sure these are flush. And I always use a bit of glue. And that tank is going to go on here, and then I'm going to repair that cabinet and put hopefully another tank on there. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.